Hey guys, so as you know, uh, Steven's coming back in about a week and 2 days now, for a 4 week special, which I have no idea what that means, if it's literally like more than one episode a week or not, I don't know, seriously. But it's called In Too Deep, and that's not an episode name, trust me, I've already looked, but that starts May 12th. So we have this week, and then we have the first week of May, and then we have up to the 12th. So 2 weeks and 2 days. That's not gonna kill us. Um, so I don't know if we're gonna get. I'm guessing we're gonna be getting the episodes we saw, those little leaks that weren't supposed to be out yet. Etc. etc. But I want to actually talk about something else besides Steven Universe because I am excited, and there's not much else I can say. Because I mean, the only thing is, I thought I might have looked on Wikia, and that possibly season 3 is gonna be really soon, or this will be season 3. I really don't know. I highly doubt they would start it too early. But with everything that's been going on with Steven Universe, it's been kind of crazy. Who knows why they keep doing their gaps or whatnot. But anyway, I want to talk about actually something else. A lot of people who are fans of this also create their own gemstones. So, obviously, I did. Now, you think I would go with my own birthstone. Well, let me say this. All except for Jasper, Malachite, all except for Jasper as regular gems, exclude the diamonds, exclude the other color pearls, and then only include opal out of all the fusions. These are the ones, gems that are, and what their corresponding birth months. Opal is October. September is Sapphire. August is Peridot. And trust me, I know my gems. I know there's more than one for them, etc., etc., but this is like the main ones that I grew up knowing. Ruby is July, and Pearl is June. Amethyst is February, and January is Garnet, which is my birth month. So I can't do that. And Pearl, and you gotta realize that Garnet is actually a one of a kind gem because unless you can figure out what other gems could possibly make a garnet, but as of right now, she's one of a kind, literally. Rose quartz isn't one, Jasper I know isn't one, or possibly is like a substitute, but I don't want to get into that too much. So I have an OC of my own, and since Opal and Garnet were taken already, trust me, I was really frustrated because I really wanted to make my own. I took my next best one, which was I love onyx stones and obsidian stones, so I did onyx. Now her theme is a pirate theme. Her gem is right here. It's literally her left eye, and so which is why I figured out the pirate theme because currently when you go fast forward to present day, because I do want to talk about a little bit of the background if I can get that chance. She wears an eye patch around Steven, but it's actually a very special like cloth that that somebody made or somebody made for her when she would ever wake up, that she can still pull out her weapon through it. What I mean, and it won't tear the fabric. It's like maybe it's possibly made of a gem or shards of gem or something. I don't know. All I can say is I'm probably gonna say that Rose Quartz somehow made it for her, helped to make it before she had Steven. But she is a pirate themed, and I'm using actually for her weapon this sword that looks like a swashbuckling sword. I don't know if I'm correct. Please do not tell me I'm wrong if you know me on DeviantArt, because I really don't know, and I'd rather not go into it because it's more convenient just for me to do this than having to search for another weapon and paying a lot of money for something, because it's made of plastic. The only thing I'm gonna say is that, and this is also all the information I will say, well, majority of the info I say so far will be on a little journal thingy or general fiction thingy that I put on my DeviantArt. So I kind of made aware for weapon wise. I kind of made aware you're gonna absorb something or other. That's how a lot of what stones do and how they are made. You absorb certain chemicals or elements in the periodic table, and that's what creates you. Well, somehow, for just her weapon wise, absorbs some gold and silver, and it's only for follows her weapon. Maybe I might change that in the future, but the thing is, if I do cosplay, I'm gonna have to say, well, this was before da da da, and etc. etc. Because I'm not gonna repaint the whole thing, because I also use it for another cosplay, and it's supposed to stay the way it is. You might have seen the video actually from Maneki Nek or RamenCon 2013 when that happened, or when I'm in it, and because I was in the cosplay show talent thing. Like, don't ask me about it. Anyway, so she's a pirate themed. I'm still figuring out what kind of dance she does. So trust me, I already started looking. Um, she's got like the pants, and then she's got like a black long sleeve blouse. It's not like a white pirate blouse, but she does wear a corset. And then currently, because I mean, like, if you go right before they go to Homeworld, when in my story, she's got this blue diamond, and she will eventually change it to a blue diamond with a star in the middle of it. Eventually, I will put that in for my DeviantArt. But there's a whole story I have around it. But her pronoun is she and her. She considers herself that. She's brash, but she's also can be very serious, and there's certain touchy subjects that Steven's trying to help her get through, etc., etc. But she actually is kind of like Garnet, where she has her own significant other, which is Lapis. I love Lapis. She's amazing, and honestly, it's like I couldn't see anyone else with her. I mean, I can't see my OC with anyone else in reality. Now, I did have a friend try. Sorry if I heard something. I do have a friend who did try to make with the Steven Universe game. Yes, I have played it before, but I haven't done really much with it in a while. What kind of Lapis and Onyx will look like, but I haven't. I'm gonna make my own version. But I do have a friend, and I will put any links to any pictures, any journals talking about this, etc., etc., in the comment section later today. I promise that. But I did have a friend, because it was someone I was following who does gems, and they were doing like they were willing to for free do fusion gems for a while, and that's already ended. I'm telling you that. So and actually this is my background on my Kindle here. So we picked I don't remember what exactly. It's Hemimorphite, and it's this cute little, like, she's like a mint green, kind of teal green kind of color, but her gems are both her eyes, and she's just this cute little, she's cute. And it's like, I really like that. There was one other one that actually, ironically, was pink, I like too, but, so she did that fusion. I might draw hers, but just still in my style, when next time I ever get the chance. But it's called Kyanite, and it's this beautiful one. She's got like a black dress. Her skin is dark blue, but it's got this beautiful star or sparkle to it that is just beautiful. And then the first two eyes are the Hemimorphites, and then my regular eye for Onyx, and then the other one is covered by the patch. But it just looks beautiful. And I will, like I said, I promise I will link this information. But yeah, so that's that. A lot of the story thing around mine is like it takes place maybe early, like still maybe right around when Garnet, after Garnet, but before Amethyst, etc., etc. And it was still like where things were still happening. But I still have to figure out some kinks in the story. And I mean, I've got a lot of the story planned out. Like I said, so the only real detail I have to do for her specifically is her dance. Honestly, that's it. Because I mean, if it's gonna be a dance, it's gotta be something I'm gonna be able to understand or be able to do. But yeah, that's it. The only other thing I wanted to really say is that last weekend, or this past Saturday, everyone thought probably we were supposed to get a My Little Pony episode. We did not. Was on a week delay, so we're gonna get one most likely this Saturday. So that's the only thing I really have to say. I'm really excited to see the Malachite versus the Alexandrite everything with the cluster, Lapis's return, and how she's treating Peridot, and she hasn't talked much. I mean, we've seen she hasn't talked much, so I'm guessing it's all the horror from what had happened, and etc. So yeah, that's me. Finishing up my thing. I really wanted to go in the story, but last time I take two did not allow it, or something happened. So I will talk to you all when I find out more info about that Pokemon Sun and Moon. Um, Anything interesting from My Little Pony, but mainly it's just right now Steven Universe and Pokemon Sun and Moon as of right now. There's not really much else I can say unless it's going into other stuff. Okay, so I'll talk to you all later. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. If you have a gem OC that you have from Steven Universe, link it down below, and I will take a look at it. If it might be someone I already watch. So yeah, bye.